All right, so I know it's been a long time since I did another review on my Daytona Tactical AR15 that I built. I've just been real busy lately, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the build that I did. Finished build, shot through it a couple hundred rounds. It's pretty good. I'm just going to share a couple minor problems that I had, which is pretty common for AR15 platform. But I'm going to go over it, and I'll go over what I've been looking at doing. And then once I do it, I will make sure to put another video on about that. All right, so let's open that case up real quick. Quick shout out to Ironsmith right here. Ironsmithapparel.com is a company, t-shirt company owned by a Navy veteran, EOD tech. Makes fantastic clothing, great quality, great for everyday life, working out, anything you really need. So make sure you check them out at ironsmithapparel.com. Remember last time I told you guys I would get a better setup on my phone here, but as you can see, I haven't done that yet. Like I said, I've been real busy. But anyways, here is the Daytona Tactical AR15 that I built with a 15-inch rail right here. Key mod here with the Magpul stock, Magpul grip. The only thing I upgraded on was this back plate right here for a single point sling attachment. So everything's been good with this gun. I threw on some MBUS sights, front and rear flip up sights, and also a red dot that I got off Amazon for, I want to say, about 40-50 bucks. But other than that, I haven't really thrown a lot of money into this gun because I really haven't felt the need to. One thing I will say is that when I was firing it, it would fire around and then the trigger would stay in the back position. It wouldn't reset. So I've been looking at some fixes for that, some remedies for that. Was what I found so far is the hammer on the inside is getting caught. So when you pull the trigger a second time, it doesn't actually release another round. It'll just dig in and try to catch a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and get a file and try to fix that, file it down just a little bit and see if I can't fix that problem. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off real quick so I can show you a little bit more about what I'm talking about. That'll be fine. So what I'm talking about is right in here. Right now it's cocked all the way back. So if I put it in fire, what's going to happen is it's going to fire one time, right? And then as I'm holding it to the rear, when I go ahead and put it back, I'm going to get a mushy trigger. All right. So that's the problem. And right there, that little lip, that's actually the piece that is going to catch on the top of your trigger assembly. All right. So what I'm finding is that lip is a little bit too long, and it's actually catching on that, and it's not allowing the hammer to fully extend. So if I put it back in this position, as you can, it's hard to see in there. I mean, you can barely see it, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to send it forward one more time like that. And then bear with me for a second here. As I'm holding the trigger back, I'm going to go ahead and try to reset that. And it stays reset. But then once I let go, as you can hear, you didn't hear that trigger reset. So now I'm getting that mushy trigger, right? So nothing's happening. So what I found I actually have to do is I have to kind of jostle the gun around a little bit and actually pop that forward with my finger just in order to get it to refire. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a file next couple of days here. I'm going to take a little bit off that right there, see if that doesn't fix it. If that doesn't fix it, I'm probably going to go ahead and visit a AR15 website, I don't know, Palmetto State, something like that, and I'm just going to order a completely new trigger group, maybe upgrade a little bit. But other than that, I mean, this gun has been fantastic for a budget AR15 build. I want to say I spent about less than $600 on a full AR15. Exactly what I wanted. There's nothing about this gun that isn't what I wanted. I mean, eventually I'm going to put a scope on top, but this thing has been fantastic. Feels great. Super light. Shoots awesome. Right out of the box, it was pretty accurate. I mean, I wasn't hitting bullseyes or anything like that, but I was getting in a nice 10-inch sheet of paper with just this red dot that I slapped on it, and not even using these front sights. When I use the front sights, it's a little bit farther off, but all in all, I mean, this thing has been fantastic. I've heard some people saying that it shoots a little crazy right out of the box, and you have to do a lot of work to it. You got to go in here and change the gas block because you're not getting a full recoil, all that kind of stuff. But everything that I've felt so far has has been great. So once I go ahead and do that, I'll make sure to get another video on here as I'm doing it, and then I will try to get another video when I go back and shoot it. So Daytona Tactical is a great spot to go for a budget build. I actually plan on building a 308 from them, probably this coming year, to use for my deer hunting rifle. But yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that file, take that thing down a little bit, and hopefully that will set everything right and put me right back on the range. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe.